Welcome back, friends, to Monster Hunter World Iceborne. We are back after taking down the subspecies monsters from prior and taking down Barioth when we returned back to Hoarfrost Reach. But this time we have to confirm the existence of Velkhana, and we're back in Astera because we have to search the ancient forest for anomalies, but for that we have switched back over to the Greatsword, but the Greatsword is no longer our elemental weapon of choice because the Greatsword is our raw power weapon, so for that reason, I don't actually have many options available to me. The Greatsword greatly benefits before, as we said, with focus. We have the focus to charm, but I have no focus decorations, and I do not have the ability to upgrade this to focus level 3, although we can. We just don't have the materials yet. That's an unfortunate aspect. Other than that, I could have worn the Giratota's pants that we've used in the past for focus, but I believe it's the beta version has only water attack, and then the alpha version has focus and water attack, and we don't really want any element because that's not what we're using the Greatsword for. So I also changed it. We're using the Great Jagras Greatsword. It has white sharpness, has a little bit more attack than the Defender blast weapon we were using. So that is what we're looking at now. Let's see what the commander has to say.
Over here.
Here, this is for you. It's a new decoration. When we discovered that the new locale had an Arctic climate, I had the 3rd Fleet put something together. This is what they came up with. Make good use of it. A warming jewel. The warming jewel is just a deco you can slot in. That way you don't need to drink a hot drink anymore. You can just wear the warming jewel. So we're going to get into this. We're not going to go to the ancient forest just quite yet because we're going to tackle some more of the old monsters. And for this example specifically, if I can find out where he's located, we're going to fight Can't Bring Yourself to It. We're facing a rather unique issue at the moment. Research in the recess has come to a halt due to a rather rambunctious Dodogama. However, most of our hunters are refusing to hunt it because they think Dodogama are cute. Well, Dodogama is the cute boy himself, but I have no problems slaying the said Dodogama, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, with Dodogama specifically, he's going to be the same as he was before. What worked on him before will work on him this time, as per usual. Nope. Let's equip our radio menu. Again, always use your ancient tree to keep stock of items, do your bounties to keep armor spheres up, and let's go. I should have ate a meal, but we'll be fine running back just a little bit to eat our meal. Hopefully I know how to run the Greatsword fairly well because using the glaive was so powerful. Like, it was such a great weapon. Just in general, like, we struggled a bit against Barioth, but nothing too bad that I hope we continue to have this kind of upward success. The Greatsword is still not a weapon I'm mega familiar with, but I think we can make this work. We have focus level 2. It's not quite level 3, but that should be enough to kind of do us enough justice. Alright, there's Dodogama tracks, but Dodogama's usually always down here. Or if he's not down here, he's always, like, super close. Let's grab... oh wow, our research on Dodogama is real small. Holy cow, I didn't realize it was that low. Yeah, so we don't even know where he's located. That's Uragon, that's not who we're looking for. Dodogama track? No. Well, let's just follow the scout fights. The scout fights will bring me to Dodogama tracks, but we actually found him. Wow, that's convenient. So the Greatsword's going to have this great ability where we're going to soften in one hit, which is definitely going to speed up some of our damage process. So let's just get right... Oh, Uragon, watch out! Watch out! Alright, Dodogama. Okay, let's go. We do have the Rock Steady, which is going to definitely protect us from attacks. What the? Oh, I bet the Gajalaka put him to sleep. Ooh. Uragon. Leave me alone. Yeah, if we can get these attacks on Dodogama's face, that'd be awesome. 361! 395 on a non-softened spot. We are taking a lot of damage. We will probably need to back off and heal. So let's actually just do that because our HP is low, because Rocksteady does keep us alive, but it's not going to keep us alive that well. If we can get a knockdown, that'd be amazing. Not a knockdown. Quite a bit of damage. Yeah, the Rocksteady for me is going to be really important against Dodogama. Because being able to hold these charges and not have to overly worry about position for so long is really helpful. We have lost our sharpness. I believe the Great Jaguar weapon actually has lower levels of sharpness than the Defender one. But since we don't attack super frequently enough like we do with the Glaive, I didn't think it was that bad, although we are in blue, which is going to hurt our damage output. Oh, 1249 to the face. I have no idea how Dodogama is not, like, down in some capacity. Like, really, how is he not down? Like, how is he not reeling in some capacity? Alright, well, our Rocksteady Mantle is trash now. And Dodogama's getting away. It's kind of annoying having Uragan here to get in our way. We're going to tackle him at some point, but right now he's just proving to be annoying. Let's see if I can get a whetstone. Or the wetfish stone off. Good. Ooh, let's go for this mount since we're at now we can ledge hop. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. His face is still softened, so when we get this knockdown, this is going to do crazy amounts of damage. So we're going to get a full knockdown. And Milo's Shield Spire gadget is getting close to leveling up, and I can't wait to switch to the next gadget because I love that one. Alright, here we go. Ooh, alright, here we go. Big hit time. His face is actually no longer softened. That kind of sucks. But that shouldn't matter to us. Ooh, 1142, and we broke his face. Insane. Now I did actually, since we're using raw weapons, I actually equipped an Elementalist Jewel, which increases our raw damage by, I believe, 10% of what our power is. That definitely made us a lot stronger. We're not normally this strong, but pretty close. Come on. Oh no, we got hit out of it. Oh, and we get blasted. Dodogama. Is that a limp? Is that limping already? It sure looks like a limp. Oh, he is enraged. That sucks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a limp. Dodogama is literally about dead. And he's definitely about to be dead. I'm not even going to short my weapon because we're this close. Now imagine if we had crit boost at level 3, right? Like imagine if we had that. How much more we'd be doing. Because right now we're only doing, I believe, like 30% more damage on our crits. Just imagine that extra 10% at 40. Oh, Uragan. Stop getting in my way. One of these is gonna be it. It's gonna do him in. We can't even get our big attack off because Uragan keeps hitting us and actually killing us. Thanks, Uragan. We would have such a solid hold of this quest if it wasn't for Uragan getting in our way. That's alright. It happens. I mean, if I need to remember that I can use the Slinger Burst by using the Bomb Pots to stun Dodogama. This isn't going to help me here because Uragan's in my way. What we can do is this. Oh, that didn't actually knock Uragan down like I thought it was going to. If it hit Dodogama, that would have been super sick, but I was kind of actually hoping it was just going to knock Uragan down. Is this it? No. How is it still not enough? Is he below that? Will that hit him? Wow. He's just out of range of the falling pillars. Come on, Doty. Really, now the Raffinos are gonna hit me? There we go. I knew he had to be close. And that's why the Rock-Sliding Mantle is really good for the Greatsword, because then you can just tank through attacks. You have to be very close and conscious of what your health level is at. But if you can have a pretty... I mean, we don't have it yet, and we definitely don't have it in Master Rank, and we never got it in Base World, but having health regen, recovering your HP by a percentage of the damage that you do, and the Greatsword doing high levels of damage, that's another great way to stay safe while using the Rocksteady, but we don't actually have health regen available to us because we never got the Stream Stones in Base World, and that would have mattered anyways, because once you upgrade the weapon past the Rarity 8 of World to Iceborne level, Rarity 9, the game is like, hey, the augment's gotta go away, and you're like, oh, okay. By augmentation. But still not that bad. Still pretty good. Alright, we got one face stone. Hard tip though, kind of trash. Thanks.
If Velkhana's in the New World, that's big news, but not the good kind. We're in charge of finding any changes in the ancient forest. Let's go on an expedition and have a look around.
And we're gonna do just that. We're gonna head to the ancient forest and find out what this monster is. As a warning, before I leave on this quest, since we're fighting a new monster, I do want to point out that if you want to run an elemental build on this monster you're fighting, well, as I run the canteen, this monster we're going to be fighting is 3-star weak to the thunder element and 2-star to fire. So if you want to run an elemental build on either any weapon, Greatsword, Insect Glaive, anything you'd rather run of element, those are the two most effective elements. In terms of ailments, every ailment is 2-star. So really any ailment you run is going to be sufficient. If you run element, thunder's the go-to, fire's your next. You can use Ice and Dragon, but those are 1-star, and don't use water. It is not affected by those at all. Well, let's head out.
If an Elder Dragon that powerful is out here, there's going to be some evidence of it. Some sort of change. Like monsters we've never seen before coming out of the woodwork. Velkhana tracks. Let's have a look around to find some more. Huh? Wait a second. These tracks are... This is... Is this what I think it is? These gashes. There's no mistake. It's here in the New World. There are first Wyverian footprints too. There must be a first Wyverian close by. Up there! It's a first Wyverian!
since the beginning. Sleeping, awake, short, long. Sleeps there, awakens you. Always repeating. Then, awake there, sleeps here, awake both here and there.
Something has begun to stir? We may be standing on the precipice of something big, partner. Hey. This Aptonoth was... It's still warm. These spikes, are they from... Nargacuga! We're the first ones to spot one in the new world. Let's head back and share the news.
I never really understood why it makes you, like, come here to spot Nargacuga and then sends you back. I really wish it would just let you fight it. Like, I don't know.
You found what looked to be traces from Velkhana in the ancient forest. Then you spotted a Nargacuga, a species that has never been seen in the New World. And to add on to that, we just received a report that a Glavenus was spotted in the Wildspire Waste. What do you make of this situation?
Huh? Me? Well, the last time we saw sudden changes in the environment, it was because of the Elder Crossing, right? I think it's likely that some kind of external factor is causing the changes this time too. And that's what must have led to the Nargacuga and Glavenus going berserk.
And what do you think?
I agree with the chief. I think we'll be seeing a lot more species come out of hiding soon, just like the Nargacuga did.
You've got good intuition, the both of you. Now then, we need to look further into these newly active monsters and search for more traces of Velkhana. I want you to investigate the Nargacuga and Glavenus.
Yep, and same thing. We're looking for those special tracks on Velkhana.
Our targets are Nargacuga and Glavenus. Let's keep an eye out for Velkhana tracks while we're at it.
And since we were already there and we went over its weaknesses and elements, we're going to immediately tackle Nargacuga. Ever-present shadow. Velkhana's arrival in the new world has thrown the ecosystem out of whack. I guess it was inevitable that a monster like a Nargacuga would show up. Get out there and take care of it. And then it's like, you gotta view the cutscene. Like, we already saw a cutscene. We literally already saw the cut. This is a little bit of a weird part of Iceborne that I think is kind of dumb. Specifically the Nargacuga part. For some reason, like, I remember just going into it and fighting Nargacuga and fighting it. It's like, we kind of ate that meal for nothing. But we still went over its weaknesses. My point still stands. Thunder and fire. Excuse me. Thunder and fire are your two most effective elements to use against Nargacuga. Those are your best bets. I'm going to waste money and eat another meal, though this one's plus 30 HP, which is better than the one we had before. And this time, we're going to fight Nargacuga.
Wow. The very first Nargacuga investigation in the New World. Talk about lucky.
Talk about lucky, yeah. Sadly, we didn't actually get enough research on Nargacuga to actually be able to locate it. We're pretty much going to run to that same area and look for these Velkhana tracks.
These are Velkhana tracks.
because we need them anyways. So it is fine that this happened, I guess. It is just a little bit annoying that the mission structure of the story was kind of that way. Okay, it said other footprints, so I was gonna say, I thought I saw that it went to another one. Yeah, pretty much the same path we already took is where we're going. Volcano tracks, Nargacuga, we're getting close to that level up. These gashes give us the most experience towards filling up that bar. We definitely want these. Now, another thing, Nargacuga is an especially agile monster, so this might be a really, really bad hunt for the Greatsword. If you want a weapon to kind of match Nargacuga's speed in combat, the dual blades is a great option, but as per our list, we're using the Greatsword. But I would definitely recommend the dual blades because of their speed. Oh, I don't want to keep fighting Anjanath. I don't want Anjanath tracks. I want my boy Nargas. We're finding a lot of tracks for Velkhana, which is good. It fills up our research, but we still have to fight Glavenus as well. Alright, we're getting closer to where I believe Nargacuga was spotted. Back up over here by Camp 11. I don't know if Nargacuga will be here, but his tracks might be here. Maybe not, it seems. Skyfires are making me go backwards. Yeah. The structure of this was definitely not very well. I forgot how poorly structured this little spot was. Yep, still going back this way. We're probably going to pick up one Nargacuga track that we missed, and then the game's going to be like, alright, now go back the way you just came from. No, actually. I thought for sure that's what it was going to do. It's going to be like, no, go backwards, please. Anjanath is here. If we can line up Nargacuga and Anjanath, they should have a turf war, and they should fight, which will give us extra damage on Narga. I'm a little nervous how bad this hunt's going to go, considering how slow our weapon is, but that is why we do have the Rocksteady Mantle. Ooh, I thought for a second that was Nargacuga. Alright, there he is. Nargacuga is way up by Camp 8. So we're going to fetch over there and then head him off. And if we find more tracks to get our research up, then I'm not going to complain. Anjanath track. Alright, Narga's above us. Or what? Guys, what are you doing? Oh, I think we're gonna bump right in. I think we're gonna bump right into Narga. Oh, we are. Alright, let's just get this Rocksteady on right away. Now, you can do more damage to its legs, kind of like Barioth. They're not weak spots as they are normal, as they have been in the past. So just be mindful of that. Okay. I really did not think Nargacuga was going to kill us in 2 attacks. And that was with the Rocksteady. We might... Oh, you know what? You know what? I never upgraded my armor. We beat Barioth and we unlocked a new level of armor to upgrade, I believe, and I never did it. I never did it. This is gonna be a bad sign. This is bad. Come on. Okay. This Narga is actually pretty large too. Let's be safe and just go for a mount. Get him on the ground. Rack up some more damage on him. Now Narga, when it's agitated, its eyes glow a really nice red. Just to know you that it's super pissed off at you. Which I really like the detail of that. Well, there goes our Rocksteady. We're gonna take the Rocksteady off, that way it immediately has more to recharge. Uh-oh. Back up. Come on, get a knockdown. No, I don't want to miss. Yeah, it will do this tail attack, which it'll get its tail stuck in the ground. Gives you an ample time to really attack it, and another mount. But yeah, Nargacuga will slam its tail down, which will cause it to get stuck, which is a great way to kind of hamper its high mobility, because it'll kind of slam it so hard. It does a lot of damage if it hits you. Make sure you avoid it, but it does give you a window to do damage. Really, really nice. Let's get another down. Good. We're not on the best angle. Come on. Yeah, a 902. Beautiful. Alright. With Narga running, let's sharpen. Because we really don't... Uh-oh. We really don't have a whole lot of white to kind of waste time. And I don't actually have the sharp tool equipped anymore, so that also slows us down just slightly. Because then the second we start attacking, we're already losing sharpness. But we should be okay. For some reason, Anjanth is just leaving 1,001 tracks just everywhere. I do want to grab more Narga tracks, because if I can get his research maxed out, then we can see his skulls to capture him. Yeah, and it can shoot spikes out of its tail, which will inflict bleeding, so, you know, if Nargacuga wasn't already kind of annoying, it has that. Let's get bleeding to go away. There we go. Our HP is back at full. I don't have the stamina to flinch it. But I can soften its face while we're chasing it. I don't actually have ancient potions on me, or I would pop one to max out our HP and our stamina. 'Cause our stamina looks like it's just really small. Looks kind of depressing. Let's get our evasion mantle on. Yeah, look at this high agility. Agility is insane. And our attacks just aren't quite fast enough to keep up. Yep, another double slam. It will slam twice before it gets its tail sucked, so just be mindful of that. There we go. Nope. It's really tough because we have to charge up our attacks to do big damage. And Narga's just, it recovers so quickly. Yeah, I really need to upgrade my armor. That, it does not take Nargacuga many attacks to actually just end my life. So I think for that reason I am going to grab an ancient potion out of my camp. Because we need our stats to be maxed back out to keep us alive. Alright. With our stats as high as they can go, let's just see how whittling Nargacuga to skulls will go. Because that's all we need to do is get it to skulls. And that's it. Research isn't maxed out on it quite yet. There we go. Just because my armor rating is low and because of how fast Narga is, mounting is like our most reliable way to do a lot of damage. Alright. Get another good knockdown. I think I just need to find one more track of Nargacugas and we can get our research on skulls on it. That's all we need. For now, let's pump up the damage. Come on, come on. No. Can I get a flint shot? Flint shot? What the hell was that? You saw that, right? Nargacuga walked, like, weaved around the tree? Come on, man. For how much we played that, you're gonna do that to me? Narga isn't enraged, and having Anjanath here is not making this fight any better. We shouldn't have died that second time. I literally was at the Vigor Wasp spray and I tried to use it, but I should have just went for the max potion. I should have just tried to clutch heal. Ooh, Nargacuga track. There we go. There's the research. The second it gets skulls, we'll be fine. Let's get a rock steady on to at least keep us a little bit safer. Yeah, and hitting it in its body is not doing enough damage because they're tough parts of its body. Yeah, bring me your face. Yeah, there we go. 833 to the face. Beautiful, I love that. Yeah, your roar means nothing to me. Do need to keep our HP up, like so. Because we die one more time, the quest is over. Come on. Come on. We're playing this very risky right now. Once our Rock City wears off, we're boned. There we go. And we got the first hit. Alright, there goes our Rock Steady. Now we're going to take increased damage. It's no longer enraged, but that's a little bit too risky of a strat. I just want to get my HP back up to max, just to make me feel safe. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. That was actually a very good dodge. I'm actually getting very lucky being just below its tail. Somehow we're not getting any knockdown, which is... Oh wait, no, we just got a knockdown. It didn't look like it was a knockdown. Alright, they're skulls. They're skulls. Alright, now just to follow Narga and capture it. This hunt was definitely fairly difficult. This one really almost caused us to die. But to be fair, this is a bad matchup, not even just for me, but honestly, just in general. Like, having a very slow timed weapon like the Greatsword against an agile monster like Nargacuga wasn't really, like, the biggest brain play I ever could have, you know, pulled out from the laundry list of strats I had. If this would have lined up where we could have used the dual blades, that would have been a really interesting, sick matchup, but alas, The cards were not fated to be. We're not even gonna risk capture. We're not gonna risk killing Nargacuga. We're just gonna capture it and call it a day. Like so. And that's Nargacuga.
You're gonna go down in history as the greatest hunter ever. And I'll be right beside you to record it all.
Honestly, Nargacuga's design is very cool. I love that, like the blue that it's got on it. I like when it enrages. It has that really cool red eye effect that when it lunges around, it kind of has that like the afterglow of its eyes. It looks really cool. Nargacuga's a very favorite monster of mine, but not my favorite just because of its lack of weaknesses throughout its body. 15.5 minutes. That's still not bad. That's what it took us to pick Barrioth, and that's not bad considering we died twice. And, ooh, Frost 204, Ice Attack. That's really good. We already got a Fire one, now we have an Ice one. Alright, that's our largest Nargacuga. Shield Spire is 1 level away from being maxed. So 1 more level, we can switch our gadget around to the Choral Orchestra.
Halfway there. Hopefully we can find some more Velkhana tracks during the next hunt.
We'll pet Poogie. We'll pet him. You know, give him some love, I guess. We've been ignoring him the entire time. We might as well give him some attention. Let's turn our research of Anchanth and Nargacuga. Not too bad. Our Velkhana research is already over halfway full. And if we take a quick gander back at our quest board, we do have quite a few more quests. Nothing amazing. Some of these I'll kind of do either in like a compilation later on, but like, for example, like I'm not like, maybe I'll do this one, but then we already have another Bombero, and I don't really want to fight Bombero twice with the same weapon, so I'll probably show the tempered one because it's tougher, and then I'll just do this one to get the Kinsey ingredient and just show that. But we're getting close. We got to fight Gyros, Ziziaku, and Giratotus. Left, and that's all that's left in our 1-star. Then we can move on to 2, and now we're in 3-star. So, with that, we took down Nargacuga and Dodogama, which both had weird monsters that kind of got in our way. Nargacuga just generally tougher, but Dodogama had his dude bro Uragan just backing him up the entire time, also doing, you know, friendly fire damage. So, next time on Monster Hunter World, we're gonna have to do the Scorching Blade to fight Glavenus, and probably finish off another one of our Master Rank 1-star missions. So, I'll see you guys then.